That runs the floor, block shots. He's gonna be in the middle. That's what I'm saying. A different style of play. I didn't mean a superstar. I mean
that's why I asked.
That's what I'm saying. AD.
But that's what Chris Bosh was.
Nah, he wasn't like a really.
Remember what Chris Bosh was doing in Toronto?
Yeah, but I don't know.
I don't think he was
that's a very good.
Remember Chris Bosh was 26 and 12.
I know that, but he wasn't like AD in terms of the way he ran. Yeah. AD runs the floor. He gets a lot of buckets like that. You get about 8 points a game over transition.
Yeah, and here's something.
Running right down the middle of the floor.
Here's something Chris Bosh was doing that AD he was leading his team to the playoffs. He was leading his team to the playoffs. AD wasn't.
And Bosh had a better mid-range game also.
Yeah, Bosh was a problem.
Mid-range is solid.
Bosh was a problem.
Well, now it is, but Bosh did that.
Bosh always had that coming in.
Bosh changed his game to play to
play with LeBron and Dwayne, right?
Well, Mark is absolutely right. The Lakers are making moves to free up and reach a $32 million cap space to get
$4 million. That was.
Hold on. Can we talk about that too? Maybe because why would AD do that?
Do what? They say
why would I turn down my $4 million? That's my $4 million.
Well, they say
what do you mean? Yo, y'all figure it out. That don't got nothing to do with me.
Nobody knows what he's gonna do yet, but they're saying that he may not do.
They saying he's think. Come on, man. Rich Paul is in his ear. We all family.
Let's go.
Nah, bro.
All right, y'all. This is our take. This is Marc, the moderator. The Warriors are done.
Banks.com. Loyalty over money.
Oh, that's great.
Is Leaf. I listened to Mark speak about KD was coming to New York for months, and now look.
Damn, that was a paragraph.
I know, bro.
What is happening?
Yo, don't give a lamb on.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
Avery process the guy with the tie. Shout to the 4 train.
You didn't know that was coming. You didn't know it was gonna be a sarcastic play on what you just said.
But okay, so I sit here, the happiest Warrior hater around. So with me saying that, let me ask. So what is next for the Knicks now that KD has the injury? Now that Klay has the injury, AD has went to the Lakers. Kawhi is up in the air. Where's the Knicks going to go from here?
The Big East.
Wow.
Listen, man. You still got the number 3 pick in the draft. You pick your draft pick, and like you said, you don't know where you're at right now until free agency starts. Kawhi's still up in the air. I don't know if he's in play for the Knicks or anything like that. I mean, I'm just saying, you really just never know. When it comes to somebody like Kawhi,
getting a meeting. That's what they said. 5 teams.
And the Knicks are not one of them.
Nets, Clippers, Toronto, Lakers.
Listen,
he said he meeting the Knicks at Shake Shack.
That's not a bad spot though. I must say.
Yo, listen. If you
fucking hurt.
If KD, it's still a possibility KD can come. Who knows?
Now listen. I think with the injury, KD is not coming to New York. I'm not gonna lie. I think if all these reports is true of KD and Kyrie, saying like we gonna rock together, and now Kyrie has the leverage, and Kyrie goes to Brooklyn, and I have said it before, and Mark laughed at me when I was like, yo, even when KD was healthy, I was like, don't sleep if these dudes come to New York, but they playing in Brooklyn. I think Kyrie can persuade him now even more to play for the Nets that KD is hurt. If KD was healthy, I think he had the leverage to persuade Kyrie like, yo, let's go over here, let's get this done. But now I think it's totally different. Tight, because I thought I was going to get a KD jersey. I watched this show for weeks and hear Mark, KD soon come. KD soon come. Now look, bro.
Wait, I can't call injuries, man. What you want? I can't call injuries.
What's going to happen? I mean, everybody's
hurt.
Speculation at this point right now.
Go ahead, Avery.
Come on, hater, let's go.
Slap this.
Come on, hater.
I'm a hater that.
You hate the Knicks.
I don't hate.
You hate the Knicks. Stop it, man.
I despise the Knicks.
Okay, same difference.
Okay, I despise everything about them. Okay. First and foremost, I just have to say it's a beautiful day out here in New York City. I had to listen to months of KD coming to New York. You even got Leaf real back into this foolishness. Yo, I'm with you, bro. Let's do it. We was all excited. Listen, he still can come to New York, y'all.
No, he can't.
He still can come to New York.
Why can't he?
He can sign a deal, come to New York, chill out for a year, and then y'all have y'all great hope. Y'all could also get Kawhi. Kawhi can come and KD. That's a real possibility. Kawhi can come play this year. KD can come not play this year, and then next year y'all have y'all quote unquote super team. It's not gonna happen, but
I knew that. You seen that play transpiring.
I feel like, yo, listen, the Knicks right now, what the Knicks need to do, you need to go get Chris Middleton and Tobias Harris. Yo, but that's something that the Knicks are gonna do. And honestly, with all jokes aside, the Knicks need to draft RJ Barrett. Hope they can find some decent players with the money they got and stay pat.
The Knicks might.
That's it.
Well,
That's it, man. Stay
well,
pat.
the rumor is.
What you gonna do?
The rumor is.
You can't just spend money for the sake of spending money.
Hold on. The rumor is the Pelicans is actually trying to move up to 2 to get RJ. So Ja could possibly fall to the Knicks or the kid who they're working out tomorrow. The kid from
Texas Tech.
No, not Texas Tech. Vanderbilt. The point guard from Vanderbilt. What happened, Mark?
But wait, so
I don't think, in my opinion, I don't think the situation is as dire as everybody's making.
I don't think so
Because
either. You just save your
don't
brain.
know.
You don't think it's as
First of all, you don't-
dire? Really?
nah, it's not dire. It's not
What?
dire.
It is fucked up. What are you talking about?
Bro, the Knicks were selling. We know KD is here. The Knicks are selling
He's
that.
not coming.
You don't take a torn Achilles KD for any reason. It slows up any idea process which you had. You don't sit
Don't
a
disrespect
dude
the process,
under.
please.
You don't sit a dude under a max contract for a year and lose a year of him playing with
Then
you.
when he
You
plays,
don't
he's gonna be,
do
what,
that.
32?
Yes.
Coming
you don't,
off?
You don't do that, man. That's not the. You have to move and shift in another direction. KD got to move away from the focus. It ain't KD. It's all because of the injury, something that you didn't account for. Something that
can't be
happened.
mad at it. You can't be mad. You can't be mad.
I got to go another direction.
Here's the answer.
Say something.
Just like
Jimmy
just like
Butler,
when
no.
your girl gets, just like when your girl gets pregnant, you go another direction. You do what you got to do.
When your girl,
Wait, what?
I don't think not co-sign of that. Okay,
What
I don't
just
know what just
happened?
happened right there. Jimmy Butler and
somebody from France?
and Hollis Jefferson. There's your two guys right there.
We're about to cut your mic off. I'm just gonna let you know that right now. All right, we're gonna cut your mic off. But
Oh my God! I want to cry.
but I think that
Is Porzingis available?
Chill. Nobody.
I think ultimately what has to happen now is you go in a different direction. If you can get a big name, then you got cap space that you're going to have to spend. You're going to have to load up.
Gonna have to
You're
spend.
gonna-
You can't say there's
can't-
no one next
Why?
year.
There's
Who
no
you
one
getting next year?
Nobody
You?
next year. Drake.
Why do you spend money just for the sake of spending money though?
Because the money is there. If you hold on to it, it doesn't help you
It gets-
any next year.
Doesn't it get taxed? It
What
gets
tax?
taxed.
What
Hold
tax
on,
he
and
opts in this
wait,
year?
hold on.
It gets taxed. The money gets taxed.
and it's held against the salary cap.
Come on, we're fans. We ain't worried about
for next
I
year.
ain't paying the tax. Man. I
Well,
don't care.
listen, Philly's
Is it
done.
possible
So
that there be another disgruntled superstar this year? You could possibly trade. You can have that cap space.
I give y'all
this
Ben
was
Simmons
the big name.
Absolutely,
agent
but
period.
I'm saying
No,
listen,
I-
it could be somebody in the middle of a contract that's not happy with it at, and
It's
they're ready to
possible.
move.
I get what you're saying, but those disgruntled players want to go to a place where they're like, all right, you're one player away from a chip, or you're
Can
right
we,
there.
Can we at least acknowledge? I think the focus has changed around the Knicks or around the league about the Knicks. You're hearing their names come up with a lot of these players saying that's where I want to go. That's where I want to go.
Now, hold on,
for
hold on. Stop,
AD
stop,
to
stop.
for AD to
Sources say that's where they want to go.
Barbecue
AD
sauce, honey mustard
said
sauce.
I want to go to the Lakers or the Knicks. Right? Jimmy Butler, the Knicks was on his
AD
list.
never said it. It was sources said that's what
Barbecue
I'm
sauce,
I'm
honey
just saying. I'm
mustard
just, I'm
sauce.
just keeping it 100. AD
Caribbean
never said
ranch.
it.
Okay.
So, but once again, and I just think that you have to make a plan B and a plan C in this situation. This is what it is because you're trying to get free agents. It's not like you can make a trade for these guys and get them. You have to hope that you can move them here.
The question is this:
Marc's
where are
starting
where are the Knicks right now? I don't think they're in that bad of a place. Yes, you have to shift focus, but look, what you're going to have to possibly do is build it the right way. You're going to have to build it through the draft and possibly get lucky in the draft.
Isaiah Thomas is a free agent.
Come on, man.
I'm just
ain't even trying to hear this right now.
What's the problem? Yeah.
With the Knicks, though, you really have to build through the draft. If you can't get anybody else, you're going to have to build through
Harrison
the
Barnes
draft.
just opted out.
I don't think you build. Yo,
I don't understand what's
we
so
about
funny.
to run you. We're about to push you in front of the four
you
train.
just-
What do you mean?
opted
How
out.
you can't build through the draft? When,
Can't
if
build
you
through the
can't get
draft.
any free agents to come, what else are you supposed to do?
You can't build through the draft. You have to get free agents at the end of the day.
Well, you know that's
You're
how
gonna
Marc
have to
feels.
supplement-
Yeah, but then you
you're
just
gonna have
can't
to
pay.
supplement what you do.
That's why.
Because
Y'all,
wait.
Y'all think I'm joking? Then that means you're gonna get Tobias Harris.
I just
and
said
Chris Middleton.
that's what you might end up with, because at the end of the day, there is no other build around free agent period coming up, and these
For
are the
a couple
dudes
years.
that you can build around.
This is 2010 all over again.
Pieces.
This is 2010 all over.
Everybody else's pieces. So this is what you're faced with. So if you have to get 3 tier B, tier 2 free agents, then you go for that and then make the best out of
And
it.
then,
You okay with
and,
And you ain't got no choice, man. Okay,
and
with
then
it.
I get what
First,
Marc is saying, because if you do that, those players are good enough to get you 10th, 9th, even the 8th or 7th seed, and now you're stuck in the
and
middle
it's
of a draft pick. You're stuck in the middle round draft pick.
to actually work around. Man.
So
You ain't
why
got no
y'all
choice.
so opposed to getting Kevin Durant? Because I'm saying,
I'm
I
not.
can tell you.
rub some Tiger Balm on his Achilles. Do whatever you got to do. I'm just saying.
Send him over to
If
Germany.
you get him and you lock him in,
Let me
right?
explain why.
Do you think that brings other guys
No,
to the team?
no. Let me explain why. Because a 32-year-old coming off an Achilles, 7-footer with no calf muscles, putting that much money into
His leg look
is
like he
dangerous.
farmed, son.
Hold on.
It's
Hold on.
dangerous.
My arm getting a little.
Anybody that really's had an
You see
Achilles,
it.
anybody that's really had an Achilles injury like that, that being a 7 foot tall, is KD's unique in the fact that he's not as heavy as some of these 7 footers. Though he's not as heavy as DeMarcus Cousins. His game is not predicated on athleticism, which I think the Achilles robs you a lot of that. So. You never know how he's gonna come back, but I think he has a set of unique circumstances in terms of somebody else.
KD is not athletic.
I think
I
He's
said
the
his
most
game-
athletic
Mark.
7-footer in the game right now.
Mark,
No,
his
I'm
game
just-
is not
I'm just putting it out
predicated
there.
on athleticism. Are we talking about Kevin Durant throwing it down over top of defense all the time, or is he mostly a jump shooter?
no, but we're talking about Kevin Durant doing that double crossover,
skill set.
which is athleticism,
lateral
makes it happen.
movement- His lateral movement at his size makes him hard there to guard. If he's just a jump shooter, he's easier there to guard. I would rather have
He's
him
not a-
knowing
that
where
handle
he's
sets
at.
up the jump shot.
Exactly. At least if he's a standstill jump shooter now, oh yeah, okay.
And I'm not paying you all that money to be that.
No, that's the other part. So that's why I sit here and say you don't give him that much. Now, if somebody else want to do it, let them do it. But no, the Knicks cannot.
Let me ask you a question: if the Knicks do it, are we looking at the Knicks as our same old Knicks again?
Same old Knicks again because you set everything back with you taking up that much space in a salary cap and not having him for an entire year. Yo, that's crazy. man.
So you
risk-
okay with it?
That's the risk of
okay with it.
tanking, though, man.
with it.
Listen. Philly may not be the same. It's the same idea. That's the risk of tanking.
A
And opening up
90%
slots,
Kevin Durant, 85% Kevin Durant, even a 75% Kevin Durant is better than majority
Give
of
me
players in this league.
300 per unsent players that are level 2.
Okay.
That circumvents that one Kevin.
Everydy's
Durant.
entitled to their opinion, man.
We'll
Got
see.
you.
No
I
doubt.
got you. That's how I see it.
Shout to the Knicks, man. Everything y'all doing out there.
Thank you for tuning in. Everybody that hates Avery, please write us. Let us know because we agree with you.
Yo,
This is
shout
our
to Bills
take.
Mafia
Peace,
too, man.
I'm sending them your fucking address.